What? Oh, ready? Oh, well, hi there. All you out there in Nettie land? Nettie's back. You know, I'm out here in my new studio. Well, it's actually my garage, but you know it works. And you know what? I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone, and you know my nice neighbor Jimmy, he's been so good about helping me set things up when it comes to electronics because I kind of suck at that. But look at what I got, an iPhone, and it's really different than my old flip phone. See that? That's my flip phone, and I'm going to keep it, because, they said on CSI you should have one of those in case you ever get in trouble. Then you can just, it's something about just throwing it in the dumpster and moving on. Not really. It's just sometimes it's easier to carry, and I'm afraid to break the screen on this fancy thing. It's just, I just love it so much. It's got all these buttons and gadgets, and anyway, I see my grandkids. I love it. And he set me up with this wonderful remote control. So that way, when I'm trying to turn on the video before I talk to you or when I'm getting done and I forget to edit that part out, I'm learning editing too, huh, Jimmy? Yeah, I'm really enjoying myself. Anyway, the remote control is really snazzy. It connects to the Bluetooth. Somebody should talk to the... Well, that's not even funny because, Bluetooth might mean it's dead. But anyway, whatever. It's a Bluetooth remote control, and that way you don't have to see my flabby arms reaching over to turn this thing on and off. It's really ingenious. So why am I talking to you today? Oh, who knows? Well, actually, it's really serious because I'm starting my video blog. I used to do one, and if you remember, well, hope you don't, I was kind of a grumpy old thing. Hang on, I need some water. This is serious business. You can still smile when it's serious. So, not too long ago, I decided that my blogs from the past were a little bit grumpy. Well, I did try to stir in a little bit of joy and think about why I was grumpy, and that's kind of okay. But you know what? The world is kind of in a place where we need to be discerning things like grumpiness and name-calling and lack of compassion and, things that are kind of depressing, unless you choose to turn it around. And that's what we can do. And I'm not always good at that, huh, Jimmy? But I'm going to try. And we're going to talk about different subjects. And, Jimmy said I can do a live video, unlike that Bluetooth dead thing. Anyway, I can do a live video on Facebook sometime. That could be scary. But we'll see, because then, he said, you can ask me questions and I can just answer them. Well, I could try to answer them, and, it can be serious questions, and it's not my own wisdom I draw from, but the wisdom from my faith, and the wisdom from my good friends, and the wisdom from my past mistakes. Like yesterday when, well, you don't want to hear about that. Well, actually, you might. I left the sausage in the microwave overnight. So, well, that's not a life issue, but it's a life-threatening issue if you go to eat it and it's got bugs in it. Anyway, so we will learn from past mistakes, and we'll also maybe take on some of the feelings of the day. Sometimes we're just so sad when something happens in the world. And, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry, because I will definitely get angry. It's what I do with my anger that's important. And I've been working on that. So my motto used to be, don't be crappy, be happy. Well, that probably won't change, because that's what Nettie wants to get out in the world, that we don't have to be crappy people just because we feel crappy. And believe me, I feel crappy sometimes. Well, okay. I know, Jimmy. Back to the point. The point today is to say welcome, and I hope you tune in. And I don't know if this will be a regular thing, like 2 times a week or 1 time a week or 1 time a month or what, but we're just going to let it happen because you know what? Nettie loves you. And you know what? It's time to go out in the world and change the conversation. It's time for us to put aside some anger and put on some compassion, but at least put on the understanding that people are always going to make mistakes and that we can be first responders in love. It's hard. But if we start one at a time responding in love, then maybe love will win. Because you know, love always wins. Okay, that's all for now. Nettie loves you. Don't be crappy, be happy. Where's that remote control? You don't want my flab showing. Is it off? You know the ticket. Remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.